Advanced, aula número 16, término do material 3, início do material 4, how to improve your vocabulary with adjectives. Hello, Claudia. Hello, Fabio.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Isa. How are you guys?
I'm very good.
That's good to know. Claudia, you're still freezing over there, huh?
Yes, it's really freezing today here.
Again.
Again. Today is 13 degrees.
Oh my
Are
God.
you still in Atibaia? Yes?
No, it's Bragança.
Ah, Bragança, yeah, near Atibaia.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, just
Yes.
confused.
I'm
How
here.
about the guys in the north? What is the temperature like in Recife, Salvador,
Oh, it's really
Manaus?
cold here. Oh my God. Good night, people. Good evening. Yeah.
How cold is really cold?
It's like 21. 21, I'm sorry. It's 22. It's like 18.
Oh, 18?
No,
Okay.
it's not 18. It's 24 right now.
Ah, you guys are
The
jokers, okay?
sensation is like
It's 25 in here.
25?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Raquel said it was cold over there. How cold is it, Raquel? 19? 21?
No, teacher, it was Saturday. It was like 24.
24. Okay.
Yeah.
It was cold for Manaus.
Raquel, I told you that I
from
would.
me too, Raquel.
Remember, you asked me about how to say about the sensation of the cold?
Yes.
Yeah, I told you I would remember. The word the meteorologist, yeah, but that's the problem. It's interesting, okay? The word that meteorologists always use, because I told you, I used to live in Madison, Wisconsin, and there it is cold. Really, really cold, okay? Temperature can go down to like minus 20, minus 25, okay? And there, the expression that I would listen on TV all the time was wind chills. But you know, it's the same or feels like, it's the same. But meteorologists prefer to use wind chills because wind, yes, wind chills, yes. Let me open I can write here, wind chills.
We are not seeing, teacher.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Carol, you are definitely going to lose your job. You are getting old and slow,
Oh, teacher, sorry.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Okay, I'll forgive you this class, okay? The next one. Wind chills, it's exactly the same, okay?
Wind chills.
Feels like temperature. That's because I told you, I would always watch the news on TV, that's what I told you. And the meteorologist would say, well, the temperature now is minus 17, but wind chills are like minus 40. So don't put your ass outside or it's gonna freeze, okay? And then I remember and I decided to check, and then you can even Google it and find wind chills. This is a Google definition. It's a term commonly used by meteorologists in the colder month of the year. Understand? Colder for them, not for Manaus. You may also hear forecasters refer to these as the feels like temperature. Okay? Essentially, the wind chill is how cold it actually feels on your skin. Okay?
Yes.
When you go outside. Yeah, wind chills. How cold it feels on your skin. Because you know what they were afraid of? If I tell you guys, especially the ones from Recife, Manaus, Salvador, you could not expose yourself to the outside weather for more than like 30 seconds or even 1 minute. You would take a chance of breaking your
I know.
ears, you know?
Your things.
Because Yes, like this part
The
of
nose.
the nose, yeah, they would freeze and break. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my
One
God.
day, I remember it was, I think, -20. And I used to smoke a lot. Okay.
I was like in -5 or -10. That's the low that I already got.
The lowest. The lowest.
Lowest. Yes.
Yeah. But I remember that I went outside for a cigarette and it was -20. And I had not shaven that day. So I tried to smoke really fast because the cigarette would freeze probably, understand?
Yeah.
And then when I got back inside, it was so cold. You know, when I did like, I rubbed my hands on my face to warm up. And you guys are not gonna believe, I broke all the hair that I had on the face.
Really,
Oh
teacher?
my gosh.
Yes, everything freezes, you know?
Uh-huh.
I was wearing a hood, so thank God I didn't lose my real hair, but the facial hair, I lost everything.
Wow.
My gosh.
I didn't know it could be possible.
Yes, it is possible, okay? Yes, so you gotta be very careful with what you expose to wind chills, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's finish the previous material so we can start the new material that I have specially prepared for you. Okay, this is what I have to share now. Only 4 questions so we can discuss and move on. I would like to know your personal opinion. Do you guys actually believe that a vaccine against COVID-19 is going to be discovered soon?
I think this year probably, but I will not take it.
Why not?
I actually don't trust on the collateral effects. I don't think they are just in how do you say, in a speed to get the vaccine.
And do you
So I don't think
you're gonna be wait for some time before you take it?
Yes, probably.
Yes, you can use the word collateral, but it's more common in medical terms to say side effects.
Side effects, yes, thank you.
The side effects, okay? Is there any other opinion about this? Because there is a global race to discover the vaccine.
A lot of money.
Yes.
I think
I just want to work out.
You just?
Want one to work.
To work.
Anyone.
Okay. I understood you wanted to go to work out, you know, like physical exercise. Yeah, and I said, what it has to do with the vaccine? Yeah.
Yes, because I'm already working out.
Okay. Claudia, you were going to say something.
no, I believe the vaccine are going to be discovered soon, but I'm sure that's not the vaccine won't be available for everyone before June of
Or
next
July
year.
next year.
June, July next year.
Yes, I agree with.
Yeah, and we say vaccine,
Vaccine.
because you have double
Vaccine.
C, vaccine.
Vaccine.
But I have an interesting question now. Do you guys believe that even if they discover a vaccine, this will put an end at the pandemic around the world or no?
I
hope so.
believe that reduce.
It will reduce the cases.
Yes.
So do you think it will put an end at the pandemic?
No,
Yeah.
You see,
no.
this is an interesting point to be considered because at the moment we already have so many vaccines for so many diseases like measles, chickenpox, smallpox, and there are still cases. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but all of them
But it's not a
under
pandemic,
control. Yeah, all of them is under control. My fear is these people who don't believe in vaccines and they don't want to take it. So
Uh-huh.
they probably will be a problem.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
the same with other disease. No, we have
Vaccine and vaccines. Why do you think they are rushing so much in the quest for this vaccine? And they, like cancer has been a disease that has been killing millions of people every year, and they have not yet come up with a vaccine or even an effective thing to cure cancer. Why cancer is not such a worry and the COVID-19 became such a desperate need. Do you see any relation or no?
Teacher, I think we have an economic question in this point. The interest is involved about this. My opinion is a little polemic about this. I think we have a great lab, the pharmaceuticals,
Oh,
pharmaceuticals industry involved with this.
I totally 100, 1,000, a millionth time agree with you.
Yeah.
Same with HIV.
they don't have interest to find a cure to cancer, actually.
No,
Yeah, of
there
course.
are treatments,
think-
ineffective treatments that cost a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
a lot of money, okay? And they are not even effective. They don't even assure you that it's going to cure you, okay?
Yeah.
But they're so expensive, and the pharmaceutical companies make so much money out of them that there is no interest of really finding this solution. Okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the different is completely different of, in this case, the COVID-19, that the economic around the world stopped, and we have a big pressure to solve this fast.
Because this, yes, has closed it down.
Exactly.
Most
Yeah.
businesses,
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And cancer is isolated cases, understand?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like
Mhm.
it's not contagious, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you cannot transmit it by hugging or kissing a person that is infected with cancer, understand? So it's totally different. And this is a virus, it's in the air, so you never know. Do you know anyone that has any kind of tics?
Any kind of what? Sorry.
Tics, like. Did you guys notice the president of the House of Representatives giving any
Teacher,
interview?
I saw
Yes.
it. After you tell, I saw it.
Doesn't he have a tick?
It's like this.
Isn't it a tick?
It is.
I told you. Yes, all the time. Yes.
What is
Rodrigo
tick?
Maia.
Rodrigo Maia.
The Rodrigo Maia.
Yes. He is all the time doing like this. Pay attention. It's a tick. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's
But
funny
it's very
because.
calm.
Huh?
It's very calm. His stick is very calm because near my house have a guy who have a.
There
tick
is
like
a
this.
guy.
Yeah, like.
Like exorcism?
What?
Like what?
Exorcismo? How do you say it?
Yeah,
Exorcism.
Exorcism.
but Rodrigo Maia is very calm. It's like just it.
Yeah.
Então, uma quebrada de cabeça.
Repeatedly, all the time. If the interview lasts 5 minutes, he's gonna be doing that at least like 50 times. Okay.
I have a friend that used to blink the eyes when he's nervous sometimes.
He used to what? Eat ice.
No, not eat, sorry.
Blink.
Blink the eyes.
Ice cubes. Only ice cubes. I'm not getting it.
like closing open the eyes.
Ah, the
Time.
eyes. The eyes. I understood ice.
No, not eyes. Eyes.
Ah, okay. But both eyes are just one eye.
I think just the last one.
I think he was flirting you and you didn't notice.
No.
I think he was winking at you. Understand? Like,
So he's flooded with everyone.
Whoosh. So he's a ladies' man, okay? Okay, Regina, Claudia, Fabio, do you guys know anyone that has any kind of tick?
I know a friend of mine when I was a teenager, she's winking all the time like this, without
With
stop.
both eyes?
Both eyes. It's really strange. And she moved a little bit her nose also.
Okay.
It's strange.
Was
But,
she ever, at that time, was she ever bullied because of these or no?
a little bit.
Yes.
I'm not, but I think you're not study at the same school, but I think so.
Her
In the
peers
small group,
would-
no, but it's strange.
Okay. Fabio, anyone, anything to add?
No, nope. I don't remember at the moment.
Okay. Now, are the big Canadian companies going to profit high with the new financial proposal by the Canadian government? Yes, no, why not? Or I don't know, I haven't read the article.
Yeah.
No, I saw.
Option C, Fabio, what a shame.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I completely forgot that. Sorry.
Can anyone answer this question? Yes, Fabio? I'm sorry to interrupt.
No.
No? Can
I'm
anyone
finished.
answer this question or no? Total silence. You see? Oh. Not even Raquel
I
is
don't
speaking. You see,
Sorry,
not
teacher,
even Raquel.
I missed the last two classes.
You missed. I see.
Yes.
Yeah, it was too hot for you or too cold. Yes.
No.
What about well, if you don't know the answer to number 3, maybe you won't know the answer to number 4, which is related to the same. Was the departure of the financial minister a friendly one? Just like a friendly divorce or no? Well, you find out and then you let me know next class, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna forgive you this time. Next time, if you don't do this, I will just block you. No worries.
This is bullying, teacher.
This is bullying.
This is bullying.
Virtual bullying.
This is called
Teacher.
not doing the homework, okay? How do you call that?
I have a film to recommend.
You found one? Which one?
No, it's because you talk about cancer, and this year, before the pandemic, I saw Dark Water. It's a movie about how people got cancer and a lot of things in United States. It was like an industry. They are putting chemical substance in the water, and then a lawyer.
Where was it? What state was it? Is it in
I
Ohio?
don't remember, teacher. I don't remember. But it was a really strong movie. Let me see.
Can imagine.
Yeah, because
And
I've seen.
the interesting thing is because do you know everyone have Teflon, panela Teflon?
Yes, I know. The coating.
Yeah,
Yes.
it has a substance in this kind of the Teflon that it make us to have cancer.
Really?
Yes.
Yes,
So, see
but
the movie. Really, see the movie. It's like absurd. A lot of people
Are
already
in
knew.
Netflix?
What's the name?
I don't think so. It was this year, Dark Waters.
Yeah.
Dark.
yeah, but
Is it available at Netflix or Amazon.com or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's already is. I saw in the cinema.
Yeesh. So it's gonna take a couple of years to be available.
No, released in November 2019. Released. Last year, so maybe it is.
I will search for it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I have seen other movies.
It's like absurd. They just seek for money. It's really bad.
Yeah, but this is kind of typical. I've seen other movies. There was a real story that took place. That's why I was asking you where. In California, okay?
No,
And,
it was in a cold place.
Yeah, maybe it's the one about Ohio, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There has been some incidents concerning this there. They
It's a true
contaminated
story.
all the water. Yes, they contaminated all the water, all the wells, all the river sources, everything had been contaminated by these industries, okay?
Yes.
All right. Yes. Okay, let's start the new material. I decided to start with a different topic today. I think this is just aimed at improving your vocabulary, okay? With at least maybe 500 words by the end of the class, if you concentrate on what we are going to study here. So, Fabio, can you read this introduction for us, except for the wind chills or feels like? And this you can write with a hyphen, feels like, okay? One word.
Okay. How to improve your vocabulary a lot with the plus eg or the minus eng adjective.
Is it minus? No, I'm sorry.
I think plus.
Plus.
Yeah, so it should be the same symbol.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, okay. My bad.
Many people think that an adjective is only used to modify an, oh my God. I lose.
Yeah.
A
noun. A noun and an adverb is used to modify a verb. It is about time to change that concept.
Okay, it's about time to change that. So adjectives, read the definition.
Adjectives are words that are used to describe or modify noun or pronouns. For example, red, quick, happy, and obnoxious are adjectives because they can describe things. And a hat, and a red hat, and a quickly rabbit, and a happy duck, and an obnoxious person.
Obnoxious
person. An adverb is a word that modifies and describes
a verb.
A verb. He sing loudly. Loudly, yeah. An adjective.
Very tall.
Very tall. Another adverb. Ended too quickly. Okay. Or even in a whole sentence. Unfortunately.
No, here's only fortunately.
Oh, sorry. Fortunately, I had brought an umbrella. Adverb, often, and in
Lee. Yes. Don't worry about the symbol. But some,
such as fast, look exactly the same as their adjective counterparts.
Okay. Counterparts. Okay.
Yeah, counterparts.
Any problem about this entire part that Fabio read for us?
No.
I forgot what is obnoxious person.
Obnoxious.
It's a very unpleasant person. Someone who is a pain in the neck. You know?
Obnoxious.
Yeah, I was going to say a pain in the ass, but I decided not to say it in respect of the girls presenting class. A pain in the neck, okay? Or in the back, okay? It's the same of unpleasant, that is the same of obnoxious, okay?
Obnoxious. You are obnoxious person. Oh, so bad.
Yes, yes, but just to illustrate. Any other question or no?
Teacher.
Yes, sir.
In the example, fortunately, I had bought an umbrella. In this case, the adverb is fortunately.
Yes, that is
Okay.
modifying the entire sentence. You see it?
Okay.
Fortunately, I had brought an umbrella. Unfortunately, I hadn't. Okay?
Okay.
So you see, an adverb can modify because many people, they are like these, narrow-minded. They simply memorize adjective modifies a noun, adverb modifies a verb. That's it. No, that's not it. That's why I said it's about time to change this concept. An adjective can modify, you see,
Yes.
nouns or pronouns, as you have the examples here, red hat, the quick rabbit, happy duck, an obnoxious person, okay? An adverb is even more complex because it modifies a verb for sure. He sings, how? Loudly. Or it can modify an adjective. In this case, the adverb is very, okay? So when I say he's very tall, very is modifying tall. It modifies another adverb, like to is an adverb, that it modifies the way that he ended too quickly, or even an entire sentence, like fortunately, I had brought an umbrella. And also for the people that think, well, adjective, add-ly, I form an adverb. That's not true. Some adverbs have the same form of the adjective, like fast, early, late. They have no alteration in form. And there are many adjectives that end in ly and are adjectives like friendly, lovely, elderly. So it's very difficult to generalize things, understand?
Yes.
You see, however, there are many verbs that are modified by an adjective. You see? Verbs that are modified by an adjective, not an adverb. Okay?
Okay.
This is what we are going to talk about today. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to change verbs into adjectives and use them correctly so that you can expand your vocabulary a lot. If you really understand this lesson, by the end of the class, without exaggerating, I think you can expand your vocabulary in at least 100 new words. Okay? It's true. It's not only adjective, but pairs of adjectives. So what do you have to do? You see, there are some sentences here to explain. Am I embarrassed or am I embarrassing? Is he bored or is he boring? If you observe, to embarrass is a regular verb that ends in ed. Here, I have the same verb, embarrass, which is a verb, use it in the gerund. Bore is a verb, a regular verb, to which I only needed to add D to form the past tense and also the past participle. Boring is the gerund of bore. I replaced the E by ing, just like I always do. So what I want you to understand today, practically, you can get all the verbs you can think of and get the past participle of these verbs. If they are regular, good for you. It's the same of the simple past. If they are irregular, then you have to memorize. For example, break, broke, broken.
Broken.
The past participle is broken, right?
Yes.
So what happens? Sometimes you're going to take the elevator and you listen, sorry, it's broken. You see? It is broken. In this case, it is broken. Here, it's not a verb. The word broken here is an adjective that is being used, to modify the verb to be. Okay? The same way I use broken, I could use breaking as an adjective. The gerund and the past participle of all verbs, if you need, can be used as adjectives. Believe it or not. Okay? So, and this is what I want you to understand. You see, when you say, I am embarrassed, you're trying, am I embarrassed? Is a question, I'm sorry. You're trying to ask other people if, in their opinion, you're feeling embarrassed due to a certain situation that you are either looking at or experiencing. Okay?
Okay.
Now, when you say, am I embarrassing? You're trying to ask other people if something you are doing is getting them embarrassed or ashamed of your attitude. You see, every time I prepare a lesson for you guys, I don't know if you have already looked at the entire material I have prepared for this week. The extra material here, that's what I wanted you to show. Oh, look at this photograph here. What do you think this is?
Trash.
A trash, okay. Any other guess? A mailbox? Any other guess?
Yeah.
Any other idea?
Oh, it's something to guys pee.
Exactly.
What?
Urinals.
It's a urinal. It's a urinal. Okay?
It will make the plant grow.
Yeah.
It's like
In
a
a
natural
certain-
fertilizer.
It's eco-friendly urinal.
Oh my God.
In the street.
But how
Oh,
can
in the
I
street?
urine in there?
Oh, Carol, I really can't imagine how you would pee in there, okay?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but I think
How?
this intention of this was mainly for men, you know?
Yeah.
That always
Of
pee everywhere, okay? Like I remember the first time I
Like
was
dogs.
like dogs. Oh, Isa, I'm going to block you here, okay? You're offended. Like dogs.
See, me.
Yeah, see, not even your dog like it. Okay, she got offended by your comparison. Anyway, I take a regular medicine that makes me pee more than a normal person usually does. That is to control my blood pressure. And I do have a hard time, you know, especially it's difficult to control. So sometimes I end up going into bars and I end up spending money just because I need to pee. It's a natural need. And because of the medicine, it comes uncontrollably, you know? Like I'm walking on the street, you know, you can ask anyone that takes this kind of medicine. You're walking on the street and you think like, oh, I need to pee. After 5 minutes, you have already peed your pants, understand? So you have to find a place as soon as possible.
My
You
grandfather.
already pee on yourself, teacher?
To be
Yeah.
honest,
Next.
Once.
Yes, I tried to control. You see, I held it for almost an hour. And when I got to Yes, I was about to explode. And when I got to my son's apartment, he lives on the 16th floor. Up the elevator, I was about to explode. When the elevator door opened, I couldn't control myself anymore. So I had to take a shower, change pants and everything.
It's worse when
But
we are
the problem,
near to the place we know you can do the
exactly, yes. Yeah, I think I peed right at the door. He was opening the door, I was already peeing. But anyway, Amsterdam, of course, this could only be in Amsterdam. It's a place where there are millions of tourists per year. Understand? And then they have come up with these urinals, and they are being placed all over the city now, just because it's eco-friendly. Understand? You can pee in there, and the plants will grow because the urine will be sort of chemically treated and separated and blah, blah, blah. But it used to be different. A few years ago, I was walking down the streets in Amsterdam with my wife. I was not alone, okay? And we were also looking for a pizza place at the red light district.
The red lights.
You are alone, really.
I probably will go to the red lights to find a pizza place.
You will find many, and you'll love the pizza there, okay? But anyway, I was with my wife, yes, okay. If you follow her at Instagram, you can even check with her. And what happened? It is true, it's a true story. I needed to pee, and I was desperately looking for a place to pee. And then we saw these huge metallic, like pillars, with holes in it, big holes like this. Like in the middle of the sidewalks, all over. And I was desperately looking for a place. It was late at night, like over midnight, I think. And then I noticed a guy. He was standing up there, peeing in this stainless steel concrete pillar, okay? Standing up on the street, and there were thousands of people passing by. And then I thought, it's not possible. Is that a urinal? My wife said, I think it is. Just stick your thing inside and do it there. And I was like, you're kidding. This is really embarrassing, you know? And then I remember she asking me, what do you prefer? You prefer to be in an embarrassing situation, or being yourself and be embarrassed walking around with your wet pants? Okay?
Yeah.
So,
He has a point.
Yes. And I ended up peeing at that stainless pillar. And now they have just come up with these new urinals, and they are being placed all over Amsterdam. Okay?
It's
an echo.
What bothers me is not that you guys can go there and pee. The bothers me is that you guys don't wash your hands after. That's my main problem.
This is a good point.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's important.
Very important.
You can be wherever you want, but just wash your hands, please.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an important
She has
question.
another point.
Okay, where are you going to wash your hands in a urinal like this?
I don't know. Put a sink
Teacher.
there. What's the problem?
Yeah.
Put a urinal.
Yeah, but a sink beside the urinal.
Yeah, okay. Maybe you should write a letter to the mayor of Amsterdam and tell them
I'm you, teacher.
a tap. It's not necessarily a sink, just a tap. Okay?
A tap. Okay.
Yes. A sink would be too complex. It would break the design of the urinal.
What is the difference? A tap is just the
Just the
where
place.
it.
The sink is everything. You
Everything.
know? The sink is the entire sink. Like I am sitting in front. My house here in Italy has an open kitchen, so I can see the sink. And at the sink, I can see the tap. The tap is where the water comes from. That's why they say tap water. You know, like in most rooms in USA, when you sit down at a table, they bring you a glass of tap water. It's filtered, but it's tap water. It's not mineral water.
I have a solution. I have a solution, teacher.
Yes.
Maybe using alcohol gel.
Nowadays.
Sanitizer. Yeah.
Fabio, you're smart.
Yeah, you see, nowadays I always walk around with my hand sanitizer, okay? Here somewhere.
But honestly,
would that yes.
Where a man was going to be there?
Well,
I think it's this part, it's like white part.
Yes, here. Yeah, there is a hole in there. Let me see. I think there is another photograph. But you see, the first time I was in Salvador, Marcos, sorry to say Salvador, but it was true because it was there. You see, maybe from this angle you can see better. Be anywhere in here.
But it isn't like you have no privacy.
Oh my gosh.
That's why. Yeah, that's why. Well, you have a little protection on this side, but it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I think it's embarrassing. Understand? And for a woman, it would be impossible, of course.
Impossible, yes.
Okay,
Only
it's not impossible. I have seen some solutions for that. Okay,
I have seen too.
Yes, there is a sort of a thing that you can adapt to it.
Yes,
and you can stand up and pee without
getting pee
yourself
like a man.
Yeah.
I saw it like or something.
What's that?
Maybe I saw
you
something.
saw it in a movie?
Yeah.
I've seen it for sale.
No.
Okay.
But see, just if you're very drunk, we can pee there.
Yeah, I am never drunk. So
no, I'm talking about women.
Okay. But imagine, I was really embarrassed, understand? And my wife said, well, you better do it there or you're going to be much more embarrassed if you pee in your pants. And then she had a point. I ended up standing there on a sidewalk and peeing, standing up. So that is exactly what I'm trying to show you. You can be embarrassed or you can be embarrassing. It depends on the situation, okay?
Yes.
So what I need you, and the phrase that is going to change your life, if you remember that, is you feel, you get, you are, you become. And there are many other verbs which I patiently listed them all for you here. Appear, be, become, feel, get, go, grow, look, prove, remain, seem, smell, sound, stay, taste, or turn. All these verbs here can easily be modified by an adjective in the past participle or in the gerund. And the idea is you will feel, get, be, become ed when someone or something is ing. That if you remember the sentence, you don't imagine how many new words you can learn. Or if you say that something or someone is boring, he or she or it is going to make you feel bored. Understand? Like when you say, I'm bored. If you are bored, because whatever you are doing is what? Boring. If you say that someone or something is exciting, he, she, or it is going to make you feel excited. So I patiently put a list here with a lot of verbs for you, just to illustrate this. For example, it's in alphabetical order. You have the verb to alarm, the past participle, alarmed, and then you have alarming. You have the verb to aggravate, aggravated, aggravating. To amuse, amused, amusing. To annoy, annoyed, annoying. Like, as I said, the mosquitoes here in Italy, they are very annoying today. The mosquitoes are annoying. So how am I feeling?
Annoyed.
Annoyed.
Annoyed. Understand? So that's what you need to remember. We always feel the ed when someone or something is ing. Like, you're boring. I don't want to talk to you anymore because I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored. Yes. Like, if you're, let's say, physical instructor or teacher or whatever you call him or her, asks you to do a certain exercise, and this exercise...
The challenge is wrong, teacher. The challenge, yes, the challenge, yes, is repeated, the challenge and challenge. Challenge, ed, with id.
Okay. I'm glad I put it in alphabetical order, so it only takes me 10 minutes to find. Where is it? Where are you?
Teacher. In the beginning, teacher.
Let us see, teacher.
Challenge.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Hey, come on. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay,
here. Give me a break. Okay?
No problem.
Okay, anyway, you see, if your physical instructor asks you to do a routine of exercise, and after 1 hour you're tired, it's a consequence of the exercise that were what?
Tiring.
You see? Maybe you have never used this word.
Mm-hmm.
But you can say, this is so boring. I'm tired of doing this. But this is not tiring. Yeah, I know it's not tiring, but it's boring. Understand? So all of these verbs can be used as adjectives. Like, I'm exhausted. Why? Because I had an exhausting day. Okay? I'm fascinated. Why? Because she's a fascinating person. Understand?
You're welcome.
Yes, okay. Probably the best word I could use to say to you now is prego, prego.
Grazie.
Grazie mille, grazie mille.
Prego, prego. You see, touch it, touching, troubled, troubling, worried. You know, I'm worried. Why? Because the situation I'm going through is worrying. Okay? They are postponing the reopening of the schools every week. It was supposed to be September 1st. Now it's already September 15th, Carol.
Really,
Okay?
teacher?
Yes.
Very good, huh?
Excellent. I'm very happy. Look at my face. Huh?
I can imagine.
Okay? So all the schools are closed. Okay? Including university, everything. Okay? Until 2 more weeks. And if the cases continue to increase, probably they are not even going to restart.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. They already postponed 2 weeks in September. Next Monday, I should already be working in a regular school, but no. They extended to September 15th, I think. So I don't know what's going to happen. So understand, remember this sentence. You feel, you get, you become, you are ed when someone or something is ing. If you remember this, you don't imagine how many new words you can come up with. okay? Like, I saw something shocking today. So how am I feeling now? Shocked.
Shocked.
Understand? Wow, this is surprising. I'm really surprised. Okay? That was amazing, teacher. Yes, I'm glad you are amazed. You see? So imagine, you know the verbs, probably you use the verbs, and you just get the past participle and the gerund of them, and you create 2 new adjectives for you. So if you know 100 verbs, you just triple the number of words you know in English. Right?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Okie dokie. Try to finish reading this introduction. We'll come back to it tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Or you're not going to see, but I'll be embarrassed here because I need to pee. Okay? And if I don't finish the class and I don't have an eco-friendly urinal in my house, so I gotta go to the bathroom, okay?
Okay.
Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will wash my hands, I promise.
Yeah, sure.
In my house, yeah, I'm not even going to sanitize. I have a very delicious and nice liquid soap. Okay, I love it. Okay.
See you. Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye-bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys. Bye, teacher.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.